To this day, I've never received a drop. And I'm going to say that's a good thing, right? Yeah, let's say yes. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing Drop. So what's about? Pretty simple premise. Well, first off, if you've been at any movie the past month and a half, 99.9% you've seen this trailer. Pretty simple. Girl goes to a first date in a very tall building, and what do you know? People are dropping her memes, and the memes are basically like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta kill your date, or we kill your son. And it's a 90-minute tense thriller of a whodunit, and are people going to get away with it? Who's going to die? Who's going to survive in this thriller? So this is produced by, Michael Bay. I'm a Michael Bay fanboy, and Christopher Landon is also directed. He did Happy Death Day. I think he also written Heart Eyes that came out in February as well. Anyway, did I like this movie? Yes, it was a fun time. So when watching this trailer, you're just thinking, okay, whatever. It's a normal PG-13-esque movie with little things going on here and there. But I think there's enough humor, enough tense moments, enough whodunit to keep the audience entertained for the quick 90 minutes. And the 90 minutes goes by pretty damn quick, and there are good story elements in this movie about corruption, whodunit, past. Can you get away from your past, these first date jitters? Because even I still have first date jitters because first dates freaking suck. So anyway, positives. I think the acting from everyone is involved. The people that are supposed to be annoying are pretty damn annoying. The people that are supposed to be, suspicious are suspicious. The outsiders are pretty good. And the characters that are supposed to, play the sleaziness of it, it works 10 freaking fold. And also, it's pretty good what they do with adding a backstory to this about abuse. And you wouldn't expect it to how it starts and sprinkled throughout the story. But it's actually a pretty good, solid overall arching arc that deals with this, element of abuse, and it's really, really smart on how they added it to this film. The look of the movie, awesome. The production design is pretty damn sweet of having this nice set. It's gorgeous, and I think a lot of people that are going to watch this movie are really going to be sucked into this world of this restaurant, its location, the bathroom, and also the house as well. Because, of course, you kind of see in the trailer where the sister and her son are in the house with the robbers as well. The writing, very solid. Again, this is one where it knows where to put the humor, it knows where to be tense, and it does it in a nice, smart way to decide, let's have this person be annoying, but also funny at the same time. Let's have this tense moment here, and let's just have these realistic character choices. Because when it comes to this, there are things in this movie where you're like, yep, that can happen. Or, yep, that is something a character would do in this situation, because if people are level-headed and they kind of already see the clues, and I think that's also what is smart, is because, he's a photographer, so he has a good, keen eye of what is going to occur. And I think that's another solid ploy to put in this movie, because there's no dumb characters. There are just people watching their surroundings, and that's smart, because we need to do that as a society of, it's not just your world. You need to figure out what bad actors are out there, what good actors are out there, and what can actually occur in the environment you are in, because, people will just want to do harm, or people are good in general. All right, then talking about, some of the negatives, yeah, you can say there are some walls in the second act where you don't know where it's going to go, or where it's going to go, but it does take a little bit of time to get from, a really tense moment. They try to slow the scene down, and it is slow for a good amount of time, but then they ramp it back up tenfold. Again, I'm sorry for the coughs. This post-nasal drip is absolutely horrendous, and it doesn't feel like it's going away. I don't feel sick. It's just right up there in the middle of my mouth. But anyway, Drop. This movie doesn't need to be this good. It is that good. It's a fun PG-13 thriller. It's not a horror movie, so if you're expecting a horror-esque movie, nope, it's suspense, thrills, and no chills. No chills. But yes, Drop. I would recommend it this weekend if you could watch it, even though it's going to be a pretty packed weekend with Minecraft still. You have the Amateur coming out. You have King of Kings. You still have Chosen Part 3. You have this. You have Warfare. So it is going to be a pretty stacked weekend that I really don't know how it's going to play out, but we will find out. So Drop will receive a 4.5 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 90%. Let's see what the critics and user scores gave this one. So critics were at 89% with 37 of them. Critic consensus is a Hitchcockian thriller that cleverly utilizes modern technology for twists and turns. Drop delivers its pulpy premise while providing a welcome showcase for leading lady Meghann Fahy. I think Meghann Fahy has been more of a TV actress when it deals with TV shows. So, yeah, she does a great job. But anyway, we have the 89. We have my 90. Chase out here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing, Futontopia. You Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I can watch Tate tomorrow, week from a month, and a year from now. Every single freaking one of you. And have you received a drop? If so, was it a dick pic?